Well, it's like yourself, you're the best of friends, and then suddenly something happens which makes you snap. And then, of course, you hear idle gossip and you decide that you're going to remove yourself from that person's particular presence. That's okay in the real world, but in the celebrity world, it proves a little bit more difficult, as Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are now finding out. As ever, let me explain. Morning, lovely to see you today in a very windy central part of London. King's Cross, St Pancras is the area this evening. We like to get out and about here on the show for you, and it is nice, isn't it? Showing places at dusk or early evening or whatever, you know, not early morning, gosh, can't get up, can you? Even now over here, of course, we've gone into, well, the clocks go back, I think, in about a week's time or something. I'm looking forward to that. Yes, earlier mornings, at least you feel you could get up, do you know what I mean? Well, a little bit. I know, well, not much, but you make an effort, don't you? Back as ever to your royal story of the day. Now, as I said, you know, these particular chums were invited to that now infamous royal wedding. A royal wedding, of course, that Meghan Markle described as a spectacle, and of course the rest of the world thought it was a wonderful piece of historical history. You know, there we had all senior members of the British monarchy lined up in St George's Chapel, and it was wonderful. Whatever people say, it was a wonderful, sparkling, historical day. You know, I was there covering it, and you could really feel the excitement in the air. There's no two ways about it. But of course, friends move on, and as we found out, allegedly George Clooney said he didn't really know the couple but had been invited, and then there was the cast of Suits. Seemingly Meghan's now fallen out with them too because she's not in their WhatsApp group. There was also a cast member that claimed that St George's Chapel actually had a stench. We cleared that matter up for you, didn't we? But it's two individuals that now Meghan set her sights on. Well, her team have, shall we say, upon her return back into the foray of the spotlight. You see, earlier this year, a couple of weeks back now, in fact at the Super Bowl, there was one celebrity couple that did incredibly well out of appearing in those ads, and it was none other than the Brits that are Victoria and David Beckham. Met them both nice people, both very down to earth. Also on top of that, their Netflix series rated incredibly well for them. Before, in the world of celebrity, the biggest thing is you have to make sure that you align yourself to people, seemingly so that if people do want to, of course, buy into your product, well, that would help. As we saw when Meghan launched that association with a coffee company that she's invested into, what really helped that company was the endorsement from her friend, the super slim now Oprah Winfrey. Remember that? So you see, her team would very much like, yes, David and Victoria, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle to have, well, should we say, a close association once again. Now, this makes perfect sense. As I've said, they've both got incredible reach, but none more so than, in fact, if you could get someone like the fashion queen that is now Victoria Beckham, ex-Spice Girl, to endorse any of your products, hopefully that's going to rub off. Seemingly, though, the Beckhams, I've been told, are very still cold to the idea and are very much favouring the future king and queen. That's right, the Prince and Princess of Wales, William and Catherine. You can understand this, of course. They felt very slight about the alleged rumours and stories that they'd actually leaked gossip or spoke out of turn about them, something they've always thoroughly denied. But this is now going to be the uphill battle, not just for Meghan and her team, but literally Meghan pushing a brand forward. Either way, she's got the Beckham in sights, and more importantly, what Meghan wants, as Harry said, Meghan gets. But will this be an own goal for Meghan, or indeed, will it still be an offside shoot for the Beckhams? Do you like that football pun? Neil Sean, St Pancras, London.